Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. Do you guys see those torches behind me? Those funny, weird orange torches way over there, and 2 there, and 3 there. Those are the front corners of, and front door of, a new building, a new outpost, an outpost close to home, where the melons and the pumpkins are, where the cows are, where the sheep and the pigs and the chickens and the tree farm is. Ooh, speaking of tree farm, I got to pick up some saplings. So I've been busy farming some trees. You may remember a couple episodes ago we got the old axe up to efficiency 5. And it's also a silk touch axe, and I'm kind of wishing I'd gone with fortune. So we may actually combine this on an anvil with a fortune 3 axe, if we can get one. But it's important to me to get lots of saplings. And I've been using a fortune pickaxe, this one, on the leaves of the dark oak to get more saplings. But that is not the point of today's video. Today's video is what I pointed out over here. We're going to build ourselves a bit of a place. Now, I'm going to put these here, and I'm going to get rid of some junk and just throw it in here. Okay, and then how do we make a hay bale? 9 hay. So I guess we'll make just 1. And I need to put mending on this. So I'm going to do that, but probably not before I put fortune on here. Okay, so I want to build a place. I've been tinkering because we started with some locations of outposts named after you guys from the comments in the east. I wanted to build one here. And I grabbed a few things to kind of get us going. And it is already, the sun is going down. That is a purposeful homage to Wells Knight, who would start a video and the sun would immediately go down. That was his MO. Do I sound sick today, guys? I did just wake up. These are the first words that I'm saying today, so that could be a part of it. Okay, let's set one of these here. And then we'll actually move this to here. And then we'll stick these right here. Yeah. Okay, now, I'm going to show you guys the dimensions of this thing. And the reason I brought a hay bale was, even though I have feather falling, it is still nice to land on a hay bale. Hay bales soak up a lot of damage. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the first floor. Then 1 for in between. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the second floor. And 1 on top. And we'll do the same thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's what that is. And I believe this is the height that we want. So we need to fill this in and make sure that corner is high enough and that corner is high enough. So it's a good thing we have our unbreaking efficiency. Now, what's the best way to break that? Is it with a sword? I don't know. So let's grab this dirt here. Try not to dig up too much here. This is a very efficient shovel. You have to use a very slight angle to get it right. And then let's see, what do we not need on us? Probably that. So we'll put the grass here. That will give us fast access. Okay, so we're on y equals 71. That is our current height. See you later, sand. Okay, so we want this to be y equals 71 as well. So 1, 2, 1, 2. That will be where our logs start. And yeah. Then wait a minute. Here. Oh, I almost derped that up big time. I'm glad I noticed that. Okay, so we don't... I mean, we will put those back here, but not right away. Okay, let's put our hay bale here, and is this in the way? It is. So we'll have to watch out for this. This tree has got to go, in fact. Let's just show you how an efficiency 5 axe works, because I'm in love with tree farming with this thing. It is nice and quick. Okay, so hay bale again, please. And then what did we say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's definitely 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Now I think the sword is... What is the recommended tool for a hay bale, guys? Let me know if you know. Okay, so let's do this one over here, and I'll explain to you guys that I've been kind of dinking around with some builds for the sake of all those outposts in a creative world, and I've finally come up with a design that I like. Let's see, we're starting at 71 and we're going up 11, so that's 83, right? 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'll just take the little bit of damage there. So you see, even that fall hurts, although it doesn't hurt much because of feather falling. But that does not hurt at all. That's a beautiful thing. I should definitely have the hay bale here. And I came up with a design that I like. The designs kind of kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger because I was trying to accommodate the fact that I wanted... I wanted the outdoor walls and the indoor walls to look like they had depth and to sort of not interfere with each other. And that takes a bit of doing. So, yeah, that's the story there. And you'll kind of see as we go. So, that is enough there, and then we can... I'm going to need a good vantage point for this build, and I'm not sure where that's going to be. I suppose we'll find that as we go. It may be on top of this tree. Although we're kind of in the build, aren't we? Those definitely got to go. But we'll do our terraforming and stuff later. Okay, so here's our dirty little secret, is that we're going to have dirt here, and I am not sure how I'm going to do the scaffolding for this build. Maybe now is the time to get good. Oh, I did not put hay at the bottom of this either, but maybe now would be a good time to get good. This is dark oak, right? Yeah. Now would be the right time to get good at scaffolding. That's built out of bamboo, isn't it? I do have a little bamboo farm, which I can look up and see in a moment here. But the size of this build is 30 by 30. Yeah, there's a bamboo farm right there. Can I make the water from here? Am I going to try? Yeah, let's try. Actually, let's not. We can use our super fast shovel to dig down. And then I can get some more wood, and I can place some hay at the bottom, and I can also put some flotsam and jetsam away here. Yeah, so you can see it looks pretty big, but I do not think it looks overwhelmingly big once it's all framed in. What was I going to do? Grab some more of... Yeah, I want to keep my sword on me. I guess maybe I don't need my torches. I'm trying to put logs down here, and it's not doing a very good job of it for easy access here. There we go. Okay. So one bothersome thing. Let's see, if I start here, I'm going to finish over here. Just want to make sure these are all the same height first. So let's put that there. And we'll pillar up with our dirt from here. So yeah, this can actually stay dirt too, because it's a little less resource intensive and no one will ever see that. One thing that's important to me though is that the tops of these things go like this. So yeah, for the sake of today, we'll just kind of keep going, but I will go back and fix those things as I need to. Another thing too is that we're going to actually strip this wood. And maybe I should be stripping it before I'm building with it. But the problem is I don't know. I also want to craft some of these so that they have ends on them, right? So instead of that being that design, it's just the actual more of this side on here. But you lose some of your wood when you do that. You only get 3. I'll just show you. If you put 4 up here, you get 3 of these things. And these have no, see that top pattern there? They're not there once you're done crafting them. So that, in my opinion, is a good thing. I think it looks better, especially on the insides of windows and stuff. But because it's resource intensive, I didn't know if you could put unstripped logs. Okay, so wood has bark on 6 sides. Logs have bark on 4 sides. And then this ringed look on the other 2 sides, totaling 6. And I know you can craft 4 logs into 3 wood. But I don't know if you can strip the logs and then craft stripped wood from stripped logs, and if the recipe is the same and the loss is the same, 4-3. I also don't know if any of the new blocks actually make that more efficient. So I know, like with the stone cutter, you can make stairs. You get a 1-to-1 ratio of stairs to blocks. Is it too early to sleep? I can only sleep at night. So let's it all looks like it's the right height, but is this one taller? I mean, it is all the right height. It must just be shorter because it starts one higher. So I'll have to fix that. Yeah, but you can see we've got a big box going. Let's... I need more dirt. I'm sure I have more over here. Well, what we're also going to do is build a bridge, I think, at some point. I would like to be able to bridge across here. Do I have just a bunch of dirt sitting in these chests? I do. I mean, really any block that's kind of disposable would be fine. Okay, and then while we're over here, let's grab some... Whoops. Hey, by the way, clicking 7 times to fix these, if you have a space in your hotbar, just do that. That's the quickest way to do it. Okay, let's grab 2 stacks of this and 2 stacks of this. Mining oak and birch is slower than some of the other minables. So I've learned some things about tree farming from mining them the last couple days. Is that acacia I'm the worst at. I'm the least efficient at. And, okay, we have to decide what our height is going to be here. I think it's going to be... These must be taller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is just too tall. So grass needs to be here. Okay. That's better. So now we know. Now we know. And then this one's not tall enough, I'll bet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm standing on 72 here. Oh, right. So here's 72 here. So yeah, this is our level, actually. Okay. So that's good to know. Let's get some oak in here. I just want to give you guys a little bit of a feel for this, what it's going to look like. And I did take a picture of it in my what am I trying to say? Creative World. So I can show you guys that as well. But this is going to be a resource intensive build. There goes one stack of oak already. So I don't think I'm going to be able to finish even the front, the first floor of the front. And falling down. Whoops. Here we go. If you guys do have any bamboo scaffolding tips, I may not put them into practice in the next video, but eventually, perhaps. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll just go until we run out here. Okay. So is this 5 or 4? One, two, three, 4, 5. This is 5. So here's this layer. So I think what I'm going to do is devise a smaller version of this house, but it's still going to have the same depths as this house. I think it just looks a little bit more natural in this house because the depth of an entire block looks kind of big. But okay, so where? So then this oak attaches to here. So then this goes here. And I could reclaim this, but it's visible on the outside, so I don't want to. Okay, something like this. We're going to put our feather falling boots through a workout here. Okay, and then here as well. All right, and then lastly, our third main block for this build. And this could actually be dirt, as well as this. Yeah, so we better fill in under here. Yes, you're where the door is going. Well, spiders will be able to spawn down here, but I'm not so sure that I'm worried about that. As long as there is light. So yeah, building the whole thing out of logs definitely makes the collection bit, the resource collection bit, a little bit crazy, but I think it will look really nice. Whoa! That's what stripped wood looks like right now? Okay. What is... That looks normal. Or are they preparing for, like... I mean... This torch is definitely just glitchy. The torch texture right now. But the spruce makes me think that they're, like, preparing for a Christmas texture pack, you know, that everyone can use, and they just accidentally pushed it out to production. Oh yeah, these look weird stripped too. Okay, so I'll have to show you guys the photo so you can see what this is supposed to look like. But just imagine the dark oak looking nice and smooth like this oak here. And you can get an idea for what it's supposed to look like. And then when you get the looks of it combined with the size of it, yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty cool build. And I'd like to name this one after Chrissy from Do So Confidently, just because she's an awesome patron, and she watched this entire series in like a couple days. She caught up. And yeah, this is going to be a DSC house. Let me show you guys a picture of what I'm going for here. So here it is in the creative world. I've got the purple and yellow and black and white on the ground there to help me with scale. But yeah, you can see the birch floors through the windows there on the first floor and even the second floor. And then you can see the stripped oak and the stripped dark oak making up just kind of a nice exterior. So I really like the shape of it. I like the way it looks from the inside as well. And you can see there's some stuff going on with the roof there as well. But that'll be fun to get going. I don't know why the textures do what they do sometimes. Are they fixed? No, they're not. Like, why does the torches look like this? Why do they do this? I don't know. Yeah. So, anyway, I was going to talk about tree farming. Yeah, these are the hardest to do. And then, in my opinion, jungle is actually the second hardest because of the goofy branches way up top. And then spruce and oak are cumbersome. I suppose oak is the third hardest because you have to build these glass things here to make them not too big. And even at that height, they still sometimes get branches. Then birch. But the leaves usually never grow low enough that it's hard to get underneath a birch tree. So usually when I'm harvesting oak, I got to do this to get to the next tree. I got to dig through leaves. With birch, I don't have to. Then I suppose dark oak. It may not be as easy as birch, but the wood collection is faster because the trees are bigger. And then finally spruce. Spruce is a monster. You can see I have a double chest nearly full. And same with the dark oak, although I've been working on getting saplings with that fortune pick a lot too. These are a little more sparse, just a couple rows of stacks, that and that. And then these I have a fair amount of wood of, but gosh, they're a pain to cut down. And I don't love the jungle wood look. The planks are okay. I may incorporate the planks into some outposts, and then these are just tough. But I'm gathering up the saplings, and I want to plant them in the nether at our nether base. So we've got kind of a lot of projects going. But that's cool. It gives us a lot to do. I have no idea how the bridge is going to look for this. But let's, well, actually, as long as we're here, let's grab some more supplies. I know we're going to need a fair bit more of this. And we're eventually going to need a fair bit more of this. And then let's sleep to make the rain go away. We'll do that in our bed that's over here. Do we want to make this a little bit cozier at all? I don't want rain falling on me. There we go. And, okay. There There we go. Sleeping nice and dry. All right, so this scaffolding is going to get pretty quickly obsolete. Now, where's our middle point here? If this is 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our vantage point is going to be up there, I think, because it's relatively easy to get to from the build. Is that centered, though? I mean, I can always fix it if it's not. Well, at any rate, there's not much to be done here, but start just laying down. Oh, I'm gonna fall in the water, aren't I? That's a creeper, isn't it? Just a creeper hanging out inside of my new big ambitious build. Excuse me, creeper. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have to fill all that in eventually. But for now, let's just do this. I'm glad I made this so that I don't have to dig out every square of the floor, honestly. Okay, that's where the dirt goes. So this is not quite floor level, but this is bottom of the wall level. Excuse me, tree. How rude. How rude. You have got to go. And this is going to make the leaves so that they won't decay. But that's okay. For every bit of on-screen work, there's a fair bit of off-screen work. That is just the way that it goes. I do have good enough internet to stream now. And I will be getting some software and stuff installed on my computer. And then Ted's going to teach me how to edit. So that I can, these files don't even have to go to him before they go up on YouTube, which is great news for him, but also good news for me. I think that will allow me to stream. What I would love to do is stream and record. And, oh my gosh, is this part of our floor? It is. It's going to be part of our floor. How fantastic is that? This one can't be. Except, do we want them horizontal or vertical? Horizontal. Okay, I'm glad I got that figured out. Playing. Yes. So we want to... Wait, did I just lose some progress? Or did I undo that? Oh, what I meant to do was not strip those. So we could always tell where the part of the floor that already was. I guess we could do this. Gosh, that looks awful. Here I am trying to do a nice build. And Minecraft textures be like, nope, you're gonna, it's gonna be ugly. So yeah, as you can see, guys, there's lots of work to do, but that's okay. That's part of the fun of Minecraft. Let's get rid of some of this dirt that we don't need. I love having great tools. I was thinking about, I was watching Wells Knight's Realm series, and what his goal was to make that his final world and to just build it up forever. And then what ended up happening was he ended up abandoning the world anyway, eventually. And from what I remember from the first time I watched it years ago, was that it had to do with the seed. And sometimes when you're building, you make new and superior plans while building. And it's easier to start over than it is to tear down and rebuild, which is why creative is so much fun, or at least can be. Heavens, these last ones are difficult. And if I had some dirt here, I wouldn't have to run all the way back every time. So let's put that here. Get rid of you, and you, and you. And you know what we need to do? We need to put mending on this pickaxe. And we might as well see if we can get fortune on the next one. So I'm going to finish this row, and then I'm going to put... then we're going to count here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2. Door. And it seems as though I did space this properly. Which is a good thing. Okay. May as well do this just to give it a little more shape and style and function. Okay. Wood in the chest and some stripped oak. That's interesting. I wonder why I stripped some. Sure, why not? Oh, we want to leave our hay bale here too. Hello, pig. Hope you're having a fine day. Thanks for coming over and saying hello. Let's get mending on this pickaxe, and we'll see if the next enchant would not be... what's the best way to get in? I suppose it's to go up and then fall. This will give us a chance to see our glass ceiling from above there. You can see it on the left side of the screen. Very nice. Those stripped log textures really surprised me. That was kind of fun. Okay, we have a mending book in here. And there's no... Oh, there is an axe in here. It's not Fortune 3, though. Are there any diamond axes in here? No. Should we make one? Maybe. We have the sticks for it. So let's just go over to the enchantment table. And we'll see if there's an axe in there already. Because when you have lots and lots of diamonds, you don't want to waste any unnecessarily, and we don't. Fortunately, I was smart enough to put a crafting table right here. Loading. There's an axe. Let's put the axe in and see if we can get Fortune 3. Smite 4. Not what we're interested in. So what we'll do instead is we'll apply mending to our Silk Touch axe. Because I love Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5. Yeah, we put cost 9. We put mending on this, and then we can repair it at the EXP farm with the skeletons and the zombies, and that will be really good. And I should have left the other axe in the chest over here. But that is going to about do it for this episode today, guys. Little bit of a shorter episode. I suppose shorter ones before have existed, but not by much. So yeah, if you're excited for the new build, let me know in the comments below. If you have anything to say at all, let me know in the comments below. And if it's mean, not if it's critical, but if it's mean-spirited or spiteful or anything else that I don't like, then I won't let it stay. But other than that, I welcome all feedback. And even the ones that I don't let stay, I still read them. So there you go. So I don't know why I'm talking about that right now. It's just a note to end on, I guess. We got some work to do with the map wall, guys. There's just so much to do in this world. Oh, I forgot to talk about how Wells abandoned his world and how I would like to not do that, but at the same time on Nintendo Switch, it just feels like my forever world is probably at some point going to be a Java world. That'll just go ahead and bite the bullet and get it. I don't know. You let me know what you think. Until next time, Basement Dwellers, I think that you are more excited about life than that horse in the background, because he doesn't look all that excited in the basement. A very important part of how the basement is able to bring you the content that we do daily is our wonderful YouTube sponsors and Patreon patrons listed on the screen now.
If you would like to join this amazing group of people who are helping the basement to make even more content and do even more streams, you can go ahead and click the link in the description or on the screen right now. And we'd love to have you join us in making the basement not just the friendliest place on YouTube, but the most awesome place on the planet.
In our solar system.
In our universe.
In the basement.